Ooh,
Are
you fucking kidding me? Right. Your guess there, Wrestling Rad, is that whoever's bodies that you've come to occupy, like a bunch of evil ghosts, probably already just knew where drop-off point 2 was.
Yeah, that's what I was...
And so they didn't have to have maps of it and shit. They'd probably been there before, maybe even several times. And so they were just like, yeah, okay, drop off point 2. And then, oh, no, I'm inhabited by evil people like, you guys.
Well, we already didn't. Okay.
Well, I care less if they get fired for poor performance.
Yeah, be worse than that.
Probably they've already got worse coming down on their head if you think about it, because Avis Rental Car does not take lightly to having their cars fucking smashed up and shot up.
I got jail time.
I'm gonna go to the kettle, pop it on. Fill it with water, pop it on.
They don't. This is America. We don't have kettles like that. We don't have useful electric kettles. No, you've got like some metal monstrosity that you're looking and
it doesn't. Damn. All he wants to do is make steam. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Eventually,
he
goes through all the tedious steps of starting the Franklin stove, getting it nice and hot so he can put it on there, and then waiting for the water to boil. Just sitting there looking at it with hatred, like. And eventually the fucking water boils despite him staring at it, thus proving that wrong. And then he steams open the letter and goes, yeah, bitch, yeah. Now it's your bitch.
All right, let's
that took like a half an hour to get that going. Oh, so what was your question?
What's the letter say?
Oh, it doesn't say anything. It's an inanimate object. But here is what the letter says. Somebody please read it to the audience. Boop.
To whom it may concern, if you're reading this note, I can assume I have died or become incapacitated before I had the courage to complete my final mission. You will find about 20 gallons of gas in the shed behind this cabin. Pour it into the septic tank beside the cabin and ignite it. You'll be happier if you didn't look inside. Please make sure the remains are kept from my children. I am so sorry, Earl Foster.
Fucking hell. I did think about looking in a septic tank, but now I know why. God damn.
I put the letter back in, reseal it.
Squishy.
So the property taxes that we looked at earlier, were they made out to Clyde Bowman's name or Earl Foster's name?
Clyde Bowman. Yes,
it's the impression that this was his place from everything that we saw.
He might have different identities.
Totally.
All right. So did we find any IDs in that footlocker that you were looking through?
No.
Any pictures on the walls or anything?
Nope. In fact, aside from the stuff under the bed, it's a pretty anonymous cabin in the woods. This would be appropriate for any kind of Al Bundy or serial killer guys, or maybe if you wanted to make some fertilizer bombs and shit, this is the right place to do it.
So there was the shed that we've already been in, and then this building. So there's no other outbuildings besides the big septic tank.
And the septic tank, yeah.
Correctamundo.
I'm not looking in the septic tank.
You're inside the house where it's dry. In order to get the septic tank, you'd have to go through the dark and stormy windswept thing. It shows like all the trees scraping along the sides of the cabin in the creepiest possible manner as the rain buckets down from the skies like God himself is trying to drown you.
Can we? Would you like to go and look in the septic tank?
No. We might have a closer look at the shed, see if he's got any other tools or any evidence that he's got other IDs, because he's got that big craftsman shed or that tool thing that we used as a door.
Aside from normal tools, there's nothing else of interest or value in the shed. Gas, diesel, big ass generator, craftsman tool, lots of tools. Like if you want tools or rusty metal junk, there.
All right. Now, did you guys find any mail here, delivered here? The mailbox, is it attached to the cabin? Is there one attached to the cabin?
I haven't seen a mailbox, actually.
Does it have a closet or anything?
Wait a minute. Jason, what did you say? You got cut off by Fred.
Where did you find this letter that I just read?
In the footlocker.
In the footlocker?
Yeah.
Okay, so this could just be someone who's probably renting the place then. Or
well, no, he owns it.
ID.
Oh yeah, according to Alex Kinley, accountant at large, this guy, the original guy, owns it. You don't know who Earl Foster is, but
that's what I'm saying. He could be renting it from
possible. Although
if this is an alternate ID or someone different,
could just be a alias,
or someone that was just passing through. But why would he leave a note in his locker?
There's no pictures up at all in the cabin.
Zero. Not even a fucking depressed clown picture to lighten the mood, like a dentist office.
Well, yeah.
Oh, cat wants out. I can detect evil.
Go, cat whisperer.
So I mean, this could all just be a ruse too, to get us to blow ourselves up by putting gas in there. I mean, who knows what's in there?
We wouldn't do that before looking and seeing what's inside.
Yeah, I don't suggest we should do it probably do it in the morning. So it's up to you guys if you want to stay here or go somewhere else.
I'm happy to stay here.
Okay.
Well, if we leave right now, we're probably going to find out that the river has flooded the bridge.
Good call.
I suggest we take what?
Well, let me ask you, gents. Do we try? Do you think we're here because we're supposed to do whatever these agents were supposed to do, or do you think we're here to follow some tangent that they didn't really know about?
I think that we've been. These agents had a mission. They were to come to all the different places this guy owned and basically clear up all of this weird shit. So when his relatives came in, they wouldn't see any of this stuff. But we're not these agents. So we could take this a different way. We don't have to necessarily do what they were doing because we're not them. We don't have their same instructions. But we've been dropped into this. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to scare the kid.
So evidence would have been anything potentially on the tape and the paperwork that you found that would lead them to another property. And
so actually,
that's the case. Maybe we do need to burn the remains.
We still have something we haven't looked at yet. Logan, what about the paperwork that was inside the chest? You said there was separate paperwork in there.
Yes, plenty.
All right, so what else we could do?
The sizable file of paperwork, it regards the Vincenza Corporation, an Argentinian import-export firm dating from the 60s. File begins with an FBI investigation into the allegations of weapons smuggling into and out of Miami. The FBI investigation was discontinued, but then a more covert surveillance by an unnamed agency the deceased worked for of the company continued as Foster discovered financial ties between the Vincenza and several accounts mentioned in a World War II era financial watch list called the K Group. They had a raid on the Vincenza warehouse in San Juan, Puerto Rico, resulting in recovery of something called the Scheele formula. A manila folder with that title is empty.
Really?
Do you know what the Scheele formula is?
Well, it might be thinking into something different here, but I'm thinking like the kind of American super soldier, like that, because that's Shield was working on that, wasn't it? In like the Marvel movies.
I don't know.
Yeah. It could be just coincidence, but
So it's Vincenza Corporation, and it's got stuff about the Shield formula.
oh, I thought it said Shield. Sorry, no, I don't know what the Shield.
Shield formula.
No,
Yeah,
Shield.
here,
I thought you said Shield. But if I got it right, I should keep my.
Immediately. Everyone
Yay.
discards all of their cards and refills their hands.
Yay! It's
all right,
Freddy's
cool.
favorite card.
Yeah.
I didn't have that good stuff, so not too bothered. Oh, thank you. I was about to ask for that.
Ugh. So, still though, I think what we're talking about here is Nazis, bastards. What am I going to get rid of?
You have to discard all your cards.
I know.
Try again. Oh.
I know.
So the paperwork is odd. Only add a reel to reel.
Put it in the fucking. What? Nothing. Don't worry.
Are you getting triggered again, Freddy?
Yes.
Freddy likes things nice and neat in the discard pile. That's why it's important that whatever you positively, absolutely do, don't just leave cards laying around where he can see them because it freaks him out.
I suggest maybe we stay here for the night, and then in the morning we can check out the septic tank and go and find a VHS player, a TV, and a reel-to-reel machine as well.
There's one bed, a couch, and a chair and the floor. Who wants to spoon on the bed?
One person will take turns watch. So one will be on the bed, one will be on the couch, one will be on the chair.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear you correct when you thought that Alex Kindler would be taking a turn at watch?
Oh, he better take a fucking turn at watch.
Let's see how that works out.
I remember what happened last time. I got mauled by a dog because we didn't take watch properly.
Now, really, was that because we didn't take watches properly, or was that because we were stupid and we just were making too much like noise and stuff? I don't know.
Shut up.
What are we talking about? What?
Plus, he might want you to get mauled by a dog again. Have you given thought to that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take first one?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
No problem. The watches and let's see, Raslin, give me a willpower times 5. This is the I can keep awake doing boring ass watch in which nothing is happening and I'm hearing the constant rain beating down on the top of the thing and kind of lulling me into sleep. And I'm fine. No, Mom, 5 more minutes. No, you're fine. Who's next watch? Who do you want to wake up for second watch?
I'll wake up Freddy.
Right, Freddy springs forth from the bed. You notice he seems nervous all the time. It's a lot like going on an adventure with Woody Allen. So, Freddy, go ahead and give me a willpower times 5 as you're sitting there, staring into space, waiting for a fucking dog to come bite you. Yeah, you're fine. Now, here's the part I've been waiting for. Tempting to wake up Alex Kinley early as
fuck. I know how to wake him up.
How do you wake him up? Stoke up the oven, get the...
No. Slap him around a little and...
Oh,
yeah. Smack him around a little bit.
Yeah, harder.
Yes.
Harder.
Awaken. I guess it's spell on him.
Oh my God, that's fucking brilliant. Right. He's awake. whether you want to be or not.
Your turn, Alex.
Ah,
You want to stay up for your watch or go to sleep, leaving the front door open just wide enough for a dog?
I'll give it about 10 minutes after he goes to sleep.
Oh, man. Giving Freddie a card for casting Awaken and giving Kinley a card for going to sleep and see if the dog can sneak in. Oh, it's sneaky. And, right. And everybody give me a listen roll, and if you make it, give me a mild sanity roll. Shows Alex sleeping while he's
Kill the
laughing.
next one.
It'd be hilarious if Freddie got eaten. Oh, yeah, he's going down. All right, no worries.
No, I sleep soundly.
All right. Oh no, if you made your list, Freddie's the only one who failed their lesson.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought I failed it. Okay.
Right.
I
so
listen.
you two give me a sandy roll. If you make it, it's 0. Otherwise, it's a bit a little bit of it's a jump scare sandy roll.
I fail.
Rasslin is too close to the edge, looks over at Kinley, who's looking at him, and he's grinning at him in a really off-putting way. You woke up to a gunshot, and you sat up, pulled upright, losing 1 point of sanity. You're like, and you see Kinley just sitting there looking at you like, and the look of joy in his face, and Freddie's still asleep. Because if something's not biting him, it must not be time to get up yet.
Take cover. They're on to us.
Why did we wake up to a gunshot?
You don't know. It's not raining outside, though. So good news. Swings and roundabouts.
Crawl over to a window and peek over the edge.
All right. No problem. It's everything's fine out there.
So where's the dog then? Or is there no dog?
No dog yet,
Oh.
but if you wanted to do a mimicry and then bite him, he would do a sanity roll if you pull it out.
All right. I think I'll have a dingo's breakfast.
No problem.
Sorry.
You hear occasional other gunshots. Freddie's sleeping through it. Apparently, his life has been filled with so much horror and violence that he started sleeping through gunshots.
There's gunshots going on. This is not good. I better wake him up.
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Ah. I forgot my times 5. Wake up! You could
Give me a feel roll at plus 30 there, Freddie.
Ah.
Never mind, Freddie. After getting slapped around for quite some time, you find yourself wide awake.
Ow.
Your face is on fire. Having like one of the strongest people you've ever met slapping you around while sitting on your chest, not the way you will like waking up.
Freddie, be very quiet. Gunshots.
What? Gunshots? Get off me. Get off me.
All right, Gavin.
And grab my rifle.
You're in our distant gunshot.
I look out the window.
No problem. You don't see anybody who's shooting up the place.
They're out there, mate.
Rasslin, you do find like some green camouflage makeup and stuff if you're wanting to get ready.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that handy in case we got to hit the bush.
I skulk out into the kitchen.
Are you guys just wanting to low crawl around the apartment while you're making breakfast and shit? Okay, great.
Now, what I'd like to do, though, we haven't looked at...
I just walk around as normal.
All right.
We could have a look at when we raided the dude's apartment earlier. We took all of his magazines and puzzle books and shit from the coffee table. I wonder if he had anything written in there that might give us an idea where his drop-off point, or it might.
That's a really good thought. Take a card for that.
That's a good
You
thought.
look
Except,
through him, and you discover he's not great at crossword puzzles, but he does try really hard.
no, the thing is, he's probably not going to know the drop-off point.
Yeah, he wouldn't know the drop-off point, but I'm just hoping there might be something that would
There's 0 secret messages.
give us something to go on.
You know, he's sitting there looking at the crossword books, flinching whenever he hears a distant gunshot.
Oh, is there a closed drawer or anything in the room?
Sure.
Is there an orange blazer inside?
No, there's not even any clothes.
Fuck.
All right. I'm going to go have a look in the shitter.
All right.
All right, we'll go out there.
As you guys are. So, are you staying in the house, Freddie?
Do you need me to look in the shitter with you?
Well, if there's any blokes out here posing as hunters that want to give us some
good
trouble,
point.
I suggest we stick together.
I'll keep watch. You look in the shitter. I'll go with them.
You carry
So
around
you're
a
going with
rifle
them?
like a hunter.
Yeah. You guys are like hunters who wear business suits, right?
Right.
You guys all make your way together out to the shitter. Everybody give me a plumbing roll, please.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Oh. Down the
Wow.
See, Freddie knows. It doesn't appear to you, Freddie. Well, let's see how the others do real quick.
Just get rid of a card here. Let's see. Plumbing, eh?
Yeah, see, Matt. Of course, somebody's a plumber in your group because plumbing's very important.
Plumbing is actually a pretty really handy skill to have.
Oh yeah. Now you know if the toilet ever clogs up, who will be up to their fucking elbow in it? It'll be Freddie. Yeah. Right. You believe that, Freddie, that the septic tank is not hooked up to the house.
Yeah. Kind of thought
Blah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably going to be some bodies or stuff inside. Fair warning. Alright, good luck. I'll be over here.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm looking away.
I'm not going to look at the septic tank when he goes to.
They both turn their backs and leave you to it, Kinley.
Actively looking for anybody suspiciously aiming at us.
You find one suspicious person, but you knew him and came here with him, so you do your best to ignore Freddie.
I'll keep my eye on him just in case.
Good. You guys have both got your back turned. Matt, there's a short ladder, no climb roll required. You're not in combat. That goes up to the top of this thing, and up at the top, there's a manhole-sized or a little bit bigger opening that has a lock on it. Fortunately, you have the giant ring of happy fun time keys.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, I go up. I pop the lock. Open up.
You open it up, and all of a sudden, you guys are really shocked and taken aback when, hold on a second, there it is. A lady leaps up using some sort of weird power and lands next to you. She just exploded up through the hole. She lands next to you on top of the thing. She looks like this, and she goes,
all right, baby.
And we go into dramatic combat. Everybody see the picture?
Yeah.
Excellent.
For the viewers at home,
Cabin
it's
in the
some
woods.
old lady with like red skin.
It's out of Evil Dead.
Okay,
Hey.
that works.
All right.
It's one of the demon women out of Evil Dead. You should have known it. Cabin in the woods. Strange book with eyes on it.
Round
Chainsaw.
one. Villains are first. Yeah, chainsaw. Villains are first and get reinforcements.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck off.
Defending is approved. And you hear from the woods, that black people in my woods?
Does anyone have a round division?
Get him, Paul!
Oh, I do not.
And right, for her round, she goes, and the hero's turn. Defending's approved. Kinley, you're closest to her. The other two have their back. Oh, Kinley, actually, everybody, because I know you two are fucking going to turn around eventually when you hear the evil laughter. Give me sandy rolls unless you have zombie maxed out. Zombie.
I think I've got zombie.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
Wrestling Rad sanity crashes down to the ground. Roll a d8 as you look at this horrific
Jay, do you want
individual.
to reroll?
It reminds you of the time wrestling when you saw an American Walmart. You just can't handle this kind of pressure anymore.
say again, Freddie.
Do you want a reroll?
Let's see. Yeah, let me try that.
Just trade me something. I'll play it.
Did Kinley make his?
I've already got zombie maxed out.
Oh, he goes, neat.
Punch in the face.
All right, made it.
All right, it's 1 point if you make it and lots more if you fail. But you guys all made it. Awesome. Except for Kinley.
This is under zombie, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
It maxes at 16. It should be on the sheet, I believe.
It is.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Does she have any kind of armor or anything like that?
Yes, she does. Who wants to keep track of the bad guy's hit points for this combat?
I don't mind. I'll do it.
Rockin'. She has one place of armor. So you'd be down to what, a D4?
I've got a plus D6 damage too, just so you know.
Oh, he's got D6 damage? Oh.
You're speaking to Alex Kindy here.
Well, it's normally D3. You get 2 strength bumps, yes? 3 strength bumps?
No, 2 strength bumps and martial arts.
Oh. So D6. You're down to D6 then.
Yeah.
You're like,
can I swap for your D6 plus D6, you mind?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you...
Take this.
Alex Kinley hits like a sword.
Hold on, let me give you something back for it. Why can I not... here we go. You can take that because you are a gun person. And...
I'm assuming that you guys probably brought your guns because, yeah.
We already said we did. Yeah.
Good. That'll help. Of course, she is standing right next to Alex Kinley right now, which...
Okay, I played D6 damage and next larger dice.
So D6 plus D8, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Oh, come.
What
He gives her a big pimp slap.
No.
No problem. Keep track. She's got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie, what do you do?
Can we see the people coming towards us?
Yep. They're not actually coming toward you. They're just pointing long metal tubes in your direction.
Can I tell? Are they guns? Are they pointing guns at us?
It's pretty obvious to you they're guns. You don't
Okay,
really have to be a rocket. And they have also orange blazers on.
I'm going to shoot them.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Do I have
There's
any
2 of
range? Any range?
No, you're not with a rifle. You are in base range with a rifle. They're within.
Okay.
They're like 80 yards or 80 meters away.
Okay. Damn it.
Holy shit! They shooting! They shooting! And Jay, what do you do?
I will simple action towards cover.
Excellent. You suck up some cover. You want to spend a full round like positioning against hunters, or?
Yeah, I'm wanting to get cover against the hunters, but if I can, I'd also like to try to get a shot off on the zombie.
Awkward. If you miss by less than 30, you'll hit Alex Kinley. I mean, he's tough. He might not notice, but it could irritate him. If you miss by more than 30,
I'll focus on getting cover in that case.
You get some excellent cover and put the rifle up over. Freddie's just standing out there like, I can shoot them. And we now go to next round. In keeping track of damage, she regenerates 1 hit point.
Bitch.
Yep. Villains are first. Defending yourself against the evil is approved. For her round, she does a backflip off of the thing. Lands on her feet. Post. She says she is now off of the big giant shitter collector thing that she had been trapped in for God knows how long. And going around the table, Jay, what do you do?
I actually defend this round, and I exclaim, "Holy dooly!" when I see her do the backflip.
Freddie.
I also go and take cover.
And
Right.
Kinley.
I jump down after her.
All right, give me a jump roll. The hunters are just blazing away at Freddy's retreating back as he is moving around. Woo. One of them managed to hit. These guys are not great hunters, by the way.
And
Kinley lands next to her and posts.
I say, it's hammer time. Quick draw out of my pocket.
Don't forget the willpower roll.
Oh, god damn, I keep forgetting about that.
Pretty sure you can make this. Yeah. So, right. He says it's hammer time, draws a fucking hammer. Her eyes widen. She goes, woo! And one of the hunters has managed to tag Freddy.
Ow.
You take 9 points as they shoot you. It's self-defense, he yells.
Now, don't forget, everyone still has a phase up, but you've got to declare before damage, right?
No, that only goes till
Sundown.
Oh, fucking hell, we
sunrise.
slept, didn't we? Didn't do it this morning. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking time.
Mm-hmm. And it makes it fun for you, right? So he shoots you. Are you taking 9?
Yeah.
Cool. And we now go to next round.
I can take a coach card, just so you know.
Oh.
Villains are first and get a small bump in their skill only for this round. Discussing the weather is approved. And the hunters, first off, blaze away at Freddy as he's in cover. They're now at negatives to hit. Get off our lawn! And,
Hey, at least it's not raining anymore, Freddy, right?
And let's see, for her action, she goes, and she runs like a fucking gazelle. She's quick as shit. God damn, she made her sprint roll. And she's just running, looking back like, nope, nope, nope. Kinley's like,
Hate the runners.
Oh, yeah. And going to Freddy, what do you do? Going to wrestling, what do you do?
I shoot.
I'm commenting about the weather to Freddy. I'm glad it's not raining. It's not.
Excellent.
At least it's not raining, right?
You get a card.
Oh, wait, I can't shoot. I reload. Sorry. Ignore that.
Chunk. All right. Pity. And Kinley runs after her. He is right. Be sure to keep track, you two, in case you ever get interested in going after her. She is every successful sprint roll, and she'll probably make them all because this is her tag skill. Just keep track of how many away she is, because she's going to run so far away from you guys that you're going to think she's in the next time zone. So, next round. Heroes are first. Weird. And lucky for Kinley. Screaming like a little schoolgirl's approved. Wrestling.
I take aim on the fleeing woman with the rifle.
Kinley is
I'm
right there. You would literally
right on top of her. Huh?
him. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to take a chance of shooting him. So,
you're only the small negative, but if you miss by a small amount, then you'll hit him in the back. But if you miss by a big amount, you'll miss everybody. If you had that no friendly or friendly fire off card, then that would be a big help right now.
No. So
Kinley stuff, he could take it. You're only going to be at a -10 if you shoot, but if you miss by less than 30, then you'll hit him for sure. If you miss by more than 30, then you're such a bad shot you can't even hit either of them.
yeah, I'm not taking this shot with this old ass rifle. So the hunters that are firing at us. I'll take
Shoot them.
a.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a shot at that.
Kinley's going to be blocking the shot most of the time anyway.
I'm
Freddie,
cock
what are you up
blocking.
to? Yeah.
He's got a better chance of tagging her, I'm thinking, so I don't want to mess that up. So yeah, I'll take a shot at the hunters.
I gotta say, if you shot him by accident in the leg, and then he's like, "Ah, I can't run anymore!" And then she runs out. That would be fucking hilarious. All right, you make noise with your rifle, and Freddie, somebody actually knows how to use a fucking rifle. That's nice. Freddie,
Skill 5 on this.
what was that, Jay?
I come close to him though. Kind of the bullet whizzes past him.
Oh, damn it.
They know they're being fired upon too.
Yep. Kinley, this is your big chance to get her before she runs like a fucking gazelle.
Right, so she's got one bump in.
Are you sure you want to do parry instead of martial arts?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't meant to be parry. That was meant to be martial arts. I don't know why I did that. Yeah.
You really built up your fucking Warhammer martial arts a lot.
Using it the whole time. And using certain cards to get up. So she's got one bump of
one bump down, yeah.
Yeah. So still, so she already had 2 left from the regen, so she's now up to 13.
No problem. She can take it. She's tough. She goes and sprints away from you some more. You simple action after her, meaning that she only gets 6 meters ahead of you now. She's continuing to laugh crazily as well. Next round. Oh, the hunters. Haven't done the hunters. Hold on. For their round, they go, and they drop prone to try to get some cover, and then they'll be shooting at you from that. They appear to have better rifles than you do. Theirs are every round. Yours are old-ass pieces of shit rifles you hate. Villains are first. Heroes are second. If you have any stun damage, which I don't think you do, then that's healed. Taking cover is approved. If you guys want to do nothing but hunker down into cover this round, you each get a card.
Well, I also
need reload.
So I definitely want to hunker while I'm doing that. I don't want to keep my head up.
Hunker and go chunk. Great.
Yeah.
Both of you guys take card. The hunters blaze away at you. Let's check their blazing. One of them actually managed to hit the cover you're hiding behind. Wow. And meanwhile, Kinley's new girlfriend, who was 6 meters, opens up the gap. She is now 16 meters away.
I yell, "Take her out!"
Okay.
They both are like hunkered down going, okay, all right. Does my rifle look dirty? And Kinley, it's your turn. What do? You realize that if you continue running after her, you will definitely be in the way of their shooting.
How can I? She's double the distance away from me.
Well, it's kind of a straight line thing. It's
one
like
sprint, and I wouldn't even get. Wow.
So yeah, you're kind of you look bigger than her because she's further away. Distances. I mean, if you wanted to only run half the distance, you could run off to one side and then start trying to do that to give them a little bit. But if they miss by enough, they will still manage to tag you because they're just that bad of shooting.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so no problem. Give me a sprint. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so you close the distance by 7 meters, and you were 7 meters off to one side as well because you are quick. You could have almost caught her in that sprint too, which is just embarrassing. Next round.
I need to get rid of a card here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Get rid of danger.
What does that? I can take a card too. Yeah.
It instantly heals up all damage, self only. Play before you're killed or knocked out.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind having that.
There you go.
Thanks. I'll trade you this. I'm going to play that card now. Fully healed.
Nice.
Freddie has the strongest self-preservation instinct of any of the characters do. All right, so, and we'll flip a new card here. Villains are first and get reinforcements.
Oh, come on, you fucking kidding me?
Drive-by shooting is approved. Right. It's like a couple other hunters are coming out and they're like coming out of the trees. What's going on? Black people. One of them says, they shooting us. They look. They spend their round looking around indignantly.
All right. I
Well, what does
take
the villain do?
a fleeing zombie.
All right. Now, if you miss her by less than 10, you'll manage to hit Alex. But if you miss by more than 10, you miss everything. So your chances of hitting Kinley have gone way down to 10%. Only if you miss. If you hit, then you just hit.
Oh, I missed by less than 10. Okay.
Less than 10.
You got any plus cards? Any damage cards?
I have a skill 5.
And you're at no negatives. He is completely out of the way. It would take a fucked up shot to manage to hit him. It shows the sights on the back of his neck, and just completely smooth as he's running erratically, and it just shows the
All right, here we go.
Hey, you
Yay.
managed to miss Kinley somehow. You feel depressed about it.
Okay, what's the damage on the rifle? This is a D10?
Yeah. And let me double check that. I don't want to cheat you out. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me double check because.
Well, they were rolling D12s when you did damage on Freddy.
They got better rifles than
Oh,
you guys do.
Okay, fair enough.
Plus, she also has armor type thing because she's also better. Everybody's better. You hate them so much, but they'll all pay. They'll all pay. Okay, normally it'd be a D12, but against her it's a D10. Against Kinley, it's a D12. So if you just want to shoot him, I'll give you extra.
I have a bump of armor as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Even against
natural
Kinley.
Natural bump of armor.
Okay, so unless we got any other bonuses, it'll be 7 points of damage.
Right.
Got it.
So
she
was
heals
she's
up a point every round.
I've already counted that in, so she's up to 19.
She could take it. She goes, ow, ow. It's just blood exploding out when he hits her. And she's like,
Get ready.
She's swerving to go toward the hunters. And she's going, help me, help me.
I'm gonna try.
Fucking bitch.
I'll play skill 5. Try and shoot the zombie.
Okay. Same thing. If you miss by 10 or less, now
Yes.
you managed to miss Kinley again.
Both of us just whizzed right past him.
Yeah, you're here. It's showing the Matrix bullet things, and they're kind of trying to swerve toward.
20.
Got it.
No,
She
21.
goes,
Sorry.
Ow, my dress, you bastard! And she's yelling, help, help! And the hunters are now completely indignant. Next round, all 4 of them just open fire on you guys. 2 of them are opening fire on Kinley. The other 2 are opening fire on you guys. And we're hoping for more reinforcements as we could bring in the hunting organization. Okay, kind of good news and bad news here. The heroes are first is the good news. The bad news is the villains are hasted, so the villains get 2 shots each.
Hunkered down and reloading.
All right, and you're hunkered down and reloading also, Freddy?
Oh, yeah.
Kinley, you're standing out there holding your nuts. What are you going to do? All the hunters are getting ready to just unload.
Yeah, I'll take cover.
All right, you dive on the ground. Oh, wait, give me a luck roll. Lower is better for what kind of cover is near you. Because you're in the forest and shit. There's trees.
Yeah, I'm making it.
You step behind a tree. The tree is a little smaller than you would like. It just shows like shoulders sticking out, massive corded shoulders. He's like, God damn it. I should have skipped torso day. And right, the hunters all shoot. You put yours at negatives. First, the 4 shots on Kinley as the new hunters are like, come this way, man. And the same rules here because he is past her, so they may accidentally finish her for you.
You better
We'll see.
ammo, by the way.
I hope so.
Good chunk of ammo for them.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on a minute. I might not need to for the first guy. Let me just pull his fumble card here. He's lost all of his money. God damn it, he says. And his second shot misses. While he misses everything, the other guy the bullet goes into a tree.
Ah,
Yeah, it protected you. And meanwhile, let's see, 2 shots on Freddy, and then 2 shots on. So 4 is on Kinley, the guy standing up behind the thinnest tree in the world. Right.
How many hunters total? Is it 4 or 8?
There's 4 total hunters, but they're hasted, so there's 8 shots.
don't forget their 10% chance of
Yep,
plugging
yep.
her.
Oh yeah, that second shot didn't. No, wait. The ones that might shoot her are the ones shooting at you. The guy shooting at them, no chance.
No.
Let me check last on Jason getting shot here. Right. If you told them, I need you to shoot up the car and the cabin, they're doing great. So we now go to the next round. Villains are first. Nothing is approved. She goes, "Oh Lord," and drops down on the ground and like makes herself into a ball to not get shot. The hunters, not realizing it's actually a hideous zombie because there's some distance and whatnot in there, and they're paying more attention to you guys. Black people, scary, are continuing to blaze away. One shoots at Freddy. One shoots at Jay. The ones on Kinley go. There's a fumble. And the one guy who fumbled, let's see if he can lose his money too. Right, Kinley, if you somehow develop something that can affect that guy at, say, 60 meters, you got a plus 30 to hit him. And so, going for the hero's turn, you guys have gotten done reloading.
Yeah. Are we at penalties to shoot the zombie? Or?
Yeah, she's down. She's hunkered down on the ground, so you're at half.
Yeah, she went prone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot the one that we have a bonus.
And she regenerates again.
Yeah, I know.
She's bad.
I'm keeping track.
What
All
was
right,
that,
I'm gonna-
Freddie?
Is the one that fumbled a bonus to hit for everyone or just Kinley?
I got her at half.
Just me. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
It's everyone. Yeah.
God, bloody.
Anybody who wants to
Big
shoot the
damage.
one can.
Do I hit her if it's by half?
Oh yeah,
Good shot.
go wrestling, badass.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's 26.
Okay, just keep track of her regeneration and stuff.
Bloody hell. Still not down.
I didn't say she wasn't down, but keep
Well,
track of her regeneration. Okay, and Freddie, what do you do?
I'll try and shoot the zombie. Eh?
Trying to shoot whom?
The zombie. Oh, well, I missed.
No problem. You managed to miss everything. And we go to next round. The
Hunker down.
hunters are what?
Oh, hunker down.
Villains are first. Heroes are second. All heroes totally healed. Playing with your hair is approved if you're not reloading and not doing anything useful. The 2 original hunters, free action, drop clip. Next action, pull out new clip. Ta-da! We have clip rifles. You're dead. They're working on reloading. The 2 new hunters on Kinley continue blazing away. That tree won't protect you forever. Well, maybe it will. And
Tree best.
right, you guys reload. Kinley, what are you doing? You're just kind of standing there waiting.
I sprint. No, hold on.
They're 60 meters away. If you want to run over to them, that will fucking make them very scared. Though, if you manage to sprint 60 miles through a hail of gunfire at them, going. Da, 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 da,
So is she moving at all?
No, she's just possibly. It's hard to tell. She's in the grasses and stuff. The grasses aren't moving. She's probably not playing a snake, but you can't be sure.
Right. I sprint over to her.
Give me a sprint roll. Do you remember how far away you were from her?
I think I was only 1 round out because she sprinted 1 round out and then she dropped down.
Give me a sprint roll, and you are definitely leaving your cover. Get it, boys!
It's got to be done. Right. Made the sprint, and I'm using the. I've got it here somewhere to pull out a Molotov cocktail.
It's labeled emergency alcohol.
Flaming alcohol.
All right. You'll have to light on fire, but you pulled out a Molotov
Oh
cocktail.
no, a flaming.
Flaming
Molotov cocktail. I'm like.
All right. And you pull it out. And right. No problem. We now go to next round, I believe, because everybody's reloading or already shot you. Villains are first. Nothing good's approved right now. They finished reloading their gun. The other two are trying to shoot Kinley while he's doing stuff. If they miss by less than 5%, then they'll accidentally shoot the Molotov in your hand, which could be very bad indeed. They're not trying to. They just want to hit you. But no, they're fucking wretchedly incompetent with the rifle. But, they paid a lot of money for them. So, by God, they're getting their money's worth.
We're hunting black men.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't like it. And for her round, she regenerates again.
Yeah, 25, right?
What's she at now?
25.
Yep, she's still motionless. She's probably just biding her time.
Probably.
And we now go to, they're done reloading. Hero's turn. Freddy.
I shoot one of the ones shooting it. Oh, the one shooting it.
They've got cover.
Yeah, I know.
I'm right by the lady now again, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I'm not shooting her, I'm shooting them.
You could kill it right now and he wouldn't be able to say shit.
What is my negative?
Half.
Okay.
Jason, where are you up to?
I'm going to take another shot on the woman.
Okay, you're at half, and Kinley's standing over
I'm
her
right there.
with a Molotov cocktail in his hand. But you may accidentally hit him.
She got it by half.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
so
no,
if you're
Freddy.
closer to her and she's on the ground still, I'll take a shot at one of the hunters.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Do they have
Right.
armor 11?
No, they've got orange vests. Just like the kind you wanted, but couldn't have.
That means don't shoot him.
11.
He goes, ah! And he screams like a stuck pig and falls down. The air hunters go, oh!
Drop your fucking rolling balls. I'll attempt to intimidate them.
Oh, give me an intimidate roll.
Ooh.
Critical.
Run away!
My God.
Run away! They say.
Drop him.
Right, and Kinley.
I'm going to basically drop.
You're
throw.
at a plus 30. You're
Yeah,
at a plus 30 because she is not moving currently. And this will, roll a D8 damage as she's now on fire.
4. So
Cool.
that put her back to 28 with the fire.
Got it. She's not burning as well as she should, you're thinking.
Gasoline!
And they're a long way away.
I could piss on her. I
God.
must be about 80% proof, right?
I was going to say, what would happen is the fire would go up the piss and cause you to go, and then you'd be gone. All right, so we're going for next round. You're thinking she seems really resistant to fire for some reason. Villains are first, heroes are second, screaming and terror is approved. All of the hunters are dropping their weapons and running away, yelling, black people, black people.
How far away is the closest hunter?
About 50, 60 meters.
How long would it take me to move there?
5, 6 rounds. If you made a sprint roll every round.
Okay. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, they're fleeing. You've scared the shit out of them.
Good. I'll simple action towards the flaming woman. I've kind of got my sights on her. But
just so you know, simple action will take you, let's see, you ran for like 4 rounds, Kinley, something like that?
Yeah.
So it'll take you about 10 rounds to simple action your way there.
I yell, bring gasoline!
Bring gasoline? He wants to create a big old fire, Freddy. All right, I think he's got this handled for now. Let's...
there's better rifles laying all over. The one guy is crawling away with a bullet in him. He's like, ah! He looks back and goes, "This isn't over."
You want to go strip him of the guns, Freddy? I'm sure he's got a handgun on him too.
I'm going to the cabin.
All right. So I'll move towards the cabin, but I'm kind of keeping my rifle up for now, just getting a sense of what's around.
I'm going to sprint towards it.
Right, you guys are running around. I'm going to take you out of combat rounds for a bit.
Okay.
Kinley,
Yeah,
you're thinking she's just not burning. It's just not happening for you.
That's fine. I am.
She's still
basically
regenerating.
Yeah, but I'm going to basically keep just smacking the shit out of her with my hammer.
Give me a what would it be called? A first aid roll.
First aid?
Yes.
I'm an anti-paladin.
Yes, you are.
No.
All right. Yeah. You notice smacking the shit out of her. Every time you do, it's like somebody from off stage throws a big vat of blood at you. She has way too much fucking blood inside of her, you're thinking.
I need to get some out?
Well, you're not really sure, but you keep hitting her. Eventually, are you guys wanting to show up with gas and shit eventually?
Yeah.
Sure. You do, and she's everybody give me, unless you have gross out or human gore max, give me a sandy roll, because what's left is half burned, half pulped.
Chop it up.
He's been working on making her pancakes. Everybody's okay except for fucking poor Wrestling, who go, roll a d4s. You go, feel more sanity leaking out of me.
Or gross out. Which one do I?
Yeah, you can put it toward either human gore or gross out. The other two, major sandy roll, it's only 1 point. Put it in whichever of the two categories you'd like.
Human gore.
And you eventually get a good old blaze going. The guy is still crawling away. He's like, "Oh, that poor woman you killed. I'll deal with you black people later. As soon as I see a doctor, I'll be back."
Out of here, crack ass cracker.